What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna make sure it's still running. Yes, had to update Streamlabs. Anyways, we are back on iRacing today for C Open at Charlotte. Um, Last night of Road to Pro is also tonight, so this will probably be a little bit of a smaller field. All the heavy hitters will probably be running that, or at least the ones that are left. Remember at Darlington about 2 weeks ago, we had a similar thing. There were about 3 or 4 fast trucks, and everybody else was kind of just in the middle. So we should be okay tonight. I have not gotten to run quite as much practice as I would like, only about 200 laps for this. And most of that was just fine-tuning setup. I have not raced more than probably 40 or 50 laps with this set. That's the finalized version. So we'll see how it goes. I know a couple of other people have raced at least similar sets and stuff, and they've been pretty decent. So we'll see how it plays out. Should be a fun race, if nothing else. I'd like to think we're going to be mildly competitive. I'm not certain of that, but that's always the goal and the hope, right? So we'll see how it goes. Just here for fun, data gathering, see how it reacts to maybe a different track temp and different, aero push and tire wear and temperature and all these things that are going to happen and change throughout this race. So I believe the race is 90 laps. That sounds correct in my mind. Yeah, we should be okay. I guess we'll see how it plays out, but we should be okay. Top 5 is always the goal. And yeah, I guess if we can end up with that, we'll be in good shape. Probably going to be 3 splits, if not 4. There were already like 45 people registered when I just signed up a couple minutes ago. So yeah, we're going to go out and we will have time. We'll have probably 7 or 6 minutes here to go out, do a mock Q run, and then maybe get 5 or 10 laps of race run. Make sure we got our bearings where we need them to be. So that's going to be kind of the goal. Should be fun. Hope everybody has had a great week. This is a Friday video. I certainly have had a good week. It's been a busy week. A lot of stuff happened, but it's been a good week, so I can't complain. So hopefully I say next week, like Sunday and Monday, hopefully we will have a couple of interesting, more unique videos that'll come out. One for sure, but we'll play that by ear. Should certainly be something that is a lot of fun. And then, yeah, I guess we'll have to wait and see how it goes. So for now, loading times on iRacing continue to be loading times on iRacing. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Why can't we have anything nice, iRacing? I mean, I love you to death, but it's borderline unacceptable now. This is ridiculous how long these loadings take now for no reason. I just don't understand, but whatever. 50%. It's been like a solid 2 minutes and we're at 50%. It actually timed me. I was trying to run Nürburgring, and I realized I can't run Nürburgring anymore, at least with what's currently going on, because I'm getting timed out, which is insane, from loading into the Nürburgring, which really kind of sucks. Not that I race the Nürburgring too terribly much, but it is a fun track. It's a track I enjoy, and I would like to not have to deal with that. So, yeah, whatever the case may be, that's frustrating at the very least, but hopefully we can get in this one, because this is absolutely nuts that we cannot load into C Open. 3 minutes. This is a 4-minute load time, legitimately. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to miss the start of qualifying at this rate, which is insane and unacceptable. Absolutely insane and unacceptable. It does pick up at the end usually once it gets all the baseline stuff all set and ready to launch. It does go a little bit quicker, that last 20% or so, but still unacceptable that we have approaching 4-minute loading times for iRacing now on normal tracks, not even the high res tracks like Barcelona and some of the other new stuff, or big tracks like the Nürburgring or Le Mans. That's just the norm now. That's unacceptable. 4 minutes is nuts. And we're not done yet, I should say. It could get pissy here and be 5 minutes. That's insane. I thought we'd have time to do a handful of laps, but we may not. We might not even, I mean, we might get a couple in, but not anything like what we need to be ready, I guess. But so there were 43 people or something registered when I started to join this. How many are there now that it's like all good? 62. So yeah, we missed a third of the field registering while we were waiting for whatever the heck that was. Someone's in our number 13, our usual one there, so we'll go in this one. Q trim is what we want, yes. All right, let's go out and see what we can do for Q trim. Let's take it nice and easy on the out lap here. It is a lot cooler, or at least a lot darker, maybe not cooler, but a lot darker here than what it's going to be when we qualify for the race here in a couple minutes. Alright. First lap is kind of a throwaway lap of tire warming. We'll see what we can do. Looks like nobody's super fast. We can definitely run sub 30, so if I put the lap together. Even in race trip, so we'll see what we can do here. Hopefully we won't have to lift too much in 1 and 2 on the fast lap. 3 and 4 definitely have to. Alright. This is going to be our Mach Q lap here. A little bit free, a little bit of a panic slide, not too terribly bad. So we don't blow up here. Okay. It is a 30 flat, so I thought we'd be a little bit quicker than that, but I guess it's higher track temp, and that was not a perfect lap by any means, but we're in the ballpark. Right around the 10th off, so I'm relatively happy with that. We'll see how that stacks up. What is track temp again? 84, so it is pretty warm. Alright, we'll grab the race set here real quick. And, what time? That's not the right one anyways. This is the right one. How much time do we have here? Because if it's like 1 minute, we're not even going to bother. Oh, it's 3 minutes, okay. So we got time to go out, run a couple laps, see how the cold tires go, how they feel. So if we can be within a tenth of whatever ends up being the pole, I'll be pretty happy with that. Again, appreciate everybody stopping by. If you enjoy this, enjoy CO, enjoy Open Sep stuff, whatever, drop a like and sub down below. It's always a good time. Need to keep running more CO. It's really been enjoyable. I've learned a lot. We're starting to get our legs back to sit in moving, so that's been really good. So keep rolling with that. Hopefully it continues to be enjoyable and productive and good results. We have a big ass slide right there in this higher track temp just above the full tires. Something to keep in mind. Just Kendrick Pryor. The alt at least. Tire saving is a big thing in this. Not intentionally tire saving, like you can't back up because there's so much on throttle time, but tire saving is a thing. We'll see how that plays out for us based on what the track temp is like. Most of my testing was between 79 and 81. There, so we got a lap of tire heat. So now we're down here. We're about 166 here on fresh tires. That's about where we were at. Perfect. Nice and smooth, floaty on exit. It's pretty solid. Shut it down. I know we're just about out of time, so. Got bumped there. Someone ran a 999 who was right behind us, so I think we'll be okay. Probably not the fastest, but we very rarely are just the fastest in Q trim. Keith Register, nice guy. Scott Yost, we've raced with him before as well. Greg Venable, we league race with him. Who else have we got here that we recognize? Nadel's in here. Nice to see Nadel. Good guy. Wonder if he's in Discord. He is not, just in case I figured, but if he's not in there, don't bother. Maybe he's not actually running the race. Maybe he was just practicing, so. When did he join? Was it after me? No. So if he's not in here right now, that makes more sense. Well, he is in here. What the hell? I don't know what I'm talking about. Whatever, it's fine. All right, well, we gotta be just about ready here. It's gonna be definitely 3 splits, maybe 4, probably 3 though. Probably gonna have 3 of about 25, 26, so. I better not be putting us in 239 truck splits. That'd be awful. I don't think C Open can do that anyways. So 3 fields of 36 so far. Relatively happy with our pace. If we can run maybe half a tenth better, we'll be in contention for the first couple rows, I think. I think our race trim is going to be our strong suit. I feel like we're pretty good for the first 15 laps, and then we'll probably be pretty good after about 25. So that middle is going to be iffy, just to basically feel ourselves out and not get killed. But we'll deal with that when we get there. Who knows if this will be a wreck fest or what the deal is going to be. So still waiting. I would have kept running if I know I could have gotten 2 or 3 more laps, and I thought we were just about
sorry
on time.
about that, 18. No problem.
What are we waiting for here? Come on, I need to get this going so I can load in a session since it's going to take me approximately 1 calendar year. All right, so it does close at 78, so it looks like we're going to have 3 splits of 26 would be my guess. Will probably be, the 1, 2, or 3 truck based on past events. We'll see how it plays out. Again, top 5 is the goal. If we don't run there, I'm not going to lose any sleep or anything, but that's always nice to know that you have decent pace, especially on race runs. We'll see how things shake out with strategy and where we are on track and who we're racing against and stuff like that. So you never know. Cautions can throw a wrench in that as well. I think we probably get 2 sets of tires for this would be my guess, maybe 3. 3 seems excessive for a race this long, but if we get a caution on lap 20 and lap 40, well then you're out of tires with 50 to go. So probably 3 makes more sense laying. That is 3 laying 1 on the truck, obviously. But if it's 2, we'll make that work. I think we got 3 at Darlington, and that was plenty. I think we only stopped once because they both went green. No, the first one I did, the one I won, had a caution at lap 40 or something, roughly halfway, and we pit under caution for that 35 or 40. But if there's a lot of cautions, you'll want to pit around here. If you do more than 15 laps on tires, it's time for some new ones, as long as you don't get killed in traffic. So that's something we'll have to keep an eye on if we ever load in this session. If not, we won't have to worry about it because we'll be DNF'd because we missed the session. So, God, this is brutal. It's so frustrating. How can this happen? I mean, what did they change somewhere on the back end? Maybe it's just you have to have a supercomputer these days, but I mean, my computer is not a slouch by any means. It's not like it's a laptop. It's not tip-top shape or anything, but I think this is an iRacing issue, not your personal computer specs issue. So, regardless, we are slowly but surely working our way through the loading screen. Probably just in time for Q, which is cool with me. Gonna have to keep it pinned for Q. Be brave. At least in 1 and 2, 3 and 4, not so much. We're gonna have to again aim for that like 168-ish, and just kind of hope for the best, not die. That's kind of the goal. So I think if we can start solidly in the top 3 or 4 rows, top 8 starting spot, that'll put us in a good spot to aim for a top 5 in the race pace, assuming that things just kind of play out our way and we don't get killed or anything crazy. That's usually how it works for me in these. You can have decent single truck speed, but the long run is actually where we kind of shine. And I think especially since a lot of people have short run speed, I think we have decent short run speed, but I wouldn't call that our strength because I think pretty much everybody does around here. It's a pretty simple track to build for 10 to 15 laps. It's after about 20 where it starts to get hairy and you really get handling playing a factor. So we'll deal with that when we get there. Hopefully we get long green flag runs. I would love if this thing would go green. We could just pit roughly halfway depending on where we are around other people and go from there and hopefully have a solid result. As we are still loading, we are 3/4 of the way. I can math, I promise. 3/4 of the way. There's the loading a little bit quicker from 75 to about 90, and then it thinks about it, and then it goes to 100, and again, we're going to be through with practice by this point. It's going to be into Q, so. Good grief. Come on. 90. Come on. We can do this. I know we can do this. There we go. 98, 100. Yes. All right. What number truck are we? Cryer's in here. That's good. Good drivers. Ronnie Joyner, Joseph Sator, R.L. Richard. We've raced with him plenty. Holdsworth is in here. He's a good guy. Been racing him for a long time. Nadell is number 16. Who else is in here that we recognize? Nobody really. So our track temp is 81. So that's perfect actually from where we're at. Stick the Q trim in there. All right, let's go out and qualify, and then we'll see if Nadell's available. Alright, we gotta be brave here. The 3 truck at least helps us a little bit. It's not like we're far away the 1 truck or anything, so top 5 should be some good iRacing gain regardless here. Even the top 10 would probably be a wash if we run in single digit somewhere. So. Again, the first lap really just about getting everything up to temp. Make sure we get some tire heat. Nice and smooth, but at 81 is exactly what I built for, so hopefully this here just for 1 lap and then the race set's good, hopefully. We'll see. Alright, first lap. Alright, big balls time, here we go. See what we can do. Keeping flat there was absolutely terrifying, but we were able to do it. It's getting hot relatively early here. Okay, 3 and 4, not perfect, but it's okay. To the climb, we're gonna do a flat, which isn't very good. Alright, well I was hoping for a little better than that. That's actually, I think, slower than we just ran in the practice, even though it was a couple degrees cooler. So yeah, people are gonna be in the 8s for sure, if not faster than that. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed. It's not the end of the world. It's so close, like I said. I mean, we're at less than a 10.5 off and we're 7th, so it's so close, but we're just gonna have to take it and roll with it. See what comes of it. And I guess go from there. Is Nadell even on now? Nope, he's not, so I'm not worried. Alright. We'll just have to wing it. P7 is not awful. Like I said, if we can start top 8, I think we'll be at least okay. Maybe not great, but okay. So I was expecting Nadell not to qualify. He's usually kind of let the race come to him type of guy. So we'll see if Kendrick qualifies. He's going to be the only other one. I think that's pole challenger. Super close to the top though, running 89 in this temp is pretty solid. Cryer runs behind us at 30 dead. His first lap, yeah, it was. Let's see what his second laps look like, if he can improve any. It is overcast, so we are going to get a couple cloud covers here. Nadell doesn't qualify. We got about 5 guys yet that could run faster. See what Kendrick's second lap is. No second lap, interesting. Hello.
What's going on?
Well, I don't know. We'll see.
I ran the last one and kind of piled into a crash, so.
Sounds about right. I just want to survive, man.
I would also like to do that. Yeah, there was a crash and off at turn 2, and the caution didn't come out, and so like 4 guys in front of me piled in. Jeez. And I didn't see it until it was too late. Like the caution came out as they were crashing into each other.
Right. That's awful.
It's like, really? I went back and looked at the replay, and the car was sitting in the middle of the track for like 5 seconds before anybody hit it, and the caution didn't come out.
That's pretty slick. Typical iRacing cautions.
Yeah, I was like at the flag stand. The caution should have been out, and ended up piling in. It's like, Gotta love it.
Got that rookie street stock mentality, baby. You gotta just full send it.
Yeah. I'm 0 for 2 in these races so far this week, so.
Have you run okay, or?
Well, I've just been trying to survive because I'm not very good at this. I guess it's hard to say. This is the first week I've run 1.5-mile track.
Seriously?
So, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've only ever driven here in a street stock before, so.
That's not the same.
Not the same.
I have no idea what to expect. I have not run longer than a 40 lap run.
I don't know if we'll get one of those.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, it can go either way with these. You know, if it spreads out, it'll just go green. But if someone dies immediately, it'll run the entire race. I think 2 years ago here, I raced with River and maybe Carl and someone else, and we went green the entire time. And it was great because we all pit at different times, but it was all good pit stuff, so we all just came right back out together again. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think there was 4 cautions in the 645.
Jeez. Use all the tire sets?
I don't know. I only pitted once, and then I got in the 3rd caution.
Right.
So I would have had to pit one more time, but yeah, you get 3 sets of tires.
Yeah.
I pitted on lap 20 and had like 99.
Right. 3 sets of tires, successful.
Yeah.
First time I've had to do that with the new system. That's not the way to do it.
If you have black flag, the first one's on green, the rest is on blue.
This is pretty much all but wrecked. This is like German stars. Okay.
They got really stacked up in the middle of 4, so I backed out. I thought there was going to be a huge crash.
I did too. It's 19. Oh, me too. That's super.
name?
Bob Sander.
Huh?
I don't remember even seeing him on the grid.
Or must have got a penalty on his penalty.
Let me come back.
He's pitting again.
Good Rachel.
That's a rough way to start.
Right. Feeling good on that pace though.
Yeah.
This dude is rolling. He's up to second place. What a sandbagging ass we got going on. He's gonna take the lead on lap 7, like at least 10th on the grid.
Oh.
I hope to God he's the Q trim, otherwise we're in trouble. I guess he wouldn't hold up that.
Probably.
Top, very interesting. Top might be the way to go for that kind of way too free.
A little bit tight, 3 and 4.
Oh, I'm extremely tight. Jump around these things. Really fighting for the sixth. How come you've raced me harder than I've actually been making the places? That's smart. I also damaged my rim so
What'd you do?
I'm just coming to the straight line trying to fix it. Saw that coming, appreciate it. Alright, well,
Oh boy. It's you everybody's trying to go around?
and whoever the sixth turn is, sixth place now, he's at. Always, because as soon as he got next to me, he started racing real hard. He was just chilling behind the guys who rocked it, then right across the back after I
long ways to go.
Well, I'm feeling. I mean, I expect to run that well. Let's get the caution right now to fix it.
The guy right in front of you got the wall. Probably less fun for that guy that hit the inside wall. Wouldn't mind a caution, but the way these guys are racing, I feel like I'm going to be in it.
Yeah, it's pretty spread out. Yeah, I can use a caution. Get this shit fixed in a 60-lap race instead. I'm sure I'm absolutely killed. Just getting rid of the straights.
Drove away from us. These guys could keep hitting the freaking wall. Alright, I got through that.
Good job holding on to it.
All yours and the one your brother on post. If we catch it 6, we get our caution. 6 on the front stretch.
What?
Built up and eventually turned against the wall.
Oh,
Oh, right hook or left hook, I'm not really sure.
I will say, I did not expect us to still be green.
It's like there wasn't a place where we scored on. This section would be very fun. The worst part is I'm not going to do anything about the set because I'm so killed. We're just having it.
I was close.
Nope, I just hit the wall.
Entry.
Yeah.
Spinning on the back, out of 2.
Hey, it's the dude that had the backwards.
I was trying to get as wide of an entry as I could into one, and I got into the wall.
Dumbass!
There.
The 18 hit him.
Came down and hit the 18, but he was coming to pit road.
I didn't recognize this person one corner faster than anyone. Perfect.
He got into the fence and then turned left to come to the pits and about right hooked the 18.
That's no problem, man. You're fine.
Jeez.
Close. It's on exit of 2.
Yeah. It's so hard to be good at little bits here with the bumps and how tight turn 4 is, and then not kill yourself in turn 2. I guess my advice would just run long. Nothing just try to.
Probably run long because I suck at pitting, so.
So yeah, not have to make a pit stop, let's make somebody else.
Right, caution.
Yeah.
You know.
Try to hope somebody else screws up their
Oh,
pit
good.
entry and brings out a caution.
The barrels. Good at that.
Oh boy. Needs a bit of a hack.
Whoa! What?
I raced against him last week at Wilkesboro and he ran into a lot of people.
This split 3 times, that's the dumbest part.
I was surprised considering it's Road to Pro.
Yeah, because Darlington was literally had 2 splits, but I guess all the knobs hate Darlington splits.
Yeah, I was worried I'd be like the 3 truck in second split, which is not what I wanted. Consider this is my first ever mile and a half race, or third ever mile and a half race.
It boggles my mind.
This is the only mile and a half track that I own.
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's some good news. There's a bad one. There's a good one. Atlanta's a good one. Old Atlanta, I guess. Just new Atlanta's not.
Yeah. Just the short track racing.
Actually, now that there are ones like in Kansas fast. Vegas is okay. It's obviously awful.
Yeah.
Homestead's great.
Pity.
Kentucky.
It's ass too. Chicagoland's ass. Chicagoland's good, but it's not popular. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Stick to short tracks, more fun.
I like running the short tracks in this thing. The truck's got a decent amount of power, and so you can't just add it. Wilkesboro was a lot of fun, but there's a ton of cautions.
Yeah. That's why it's something that type of track, because of how tricky it is to be fast, is really good for late model type things where you just if you crash, you're done. There's no 12 restarts. Dive off the shit out.
I overdrove entry there, got really tight.
Holy shit, his pants.
I'll just let him go here. Good when you have to lift coming off the corner.
That's when you know you got it wrong. You're like, well, wrong pedal.
Yeah, it's like I am not gonna make it.
Because everybody's running tilts in. They should do the opposite. I'm surprised nobody's come in. It's like a 2-lap on the 3 or 4 seconds. Oh, you down here, baby. I'm killed to
Christ.
death.
Freaking 19 about drove across my nose on exit of the corner.
Yeah, he's fast as shit. Obviously crashed.
He's on new tires now, but like he tried to exit the corner in the middle of the track.
I'm hitting with
Me on the inside. Or maybe he got loose or something. Well, everybody's come in.
Just about.
Hit me, try and hit me. Alright, well, I won't fit this time. I've never done this on the green, so bear with me.
What?
Me neither.
What? These guys do. Why are they running this?
Break up a Toyota in Ford.
I still not.
Plenty of free spinning. Dude, I know I said I was fucking.
I about spun off of 2, figured it's a good time to come in.
Yeah.
Already screwed this lap up.
Somebody missed it. Some truck missed it.
Oh, fuck.
I think so.
You're gonna hit that wall, trying to keep it in it.
Two people just bailed out.
Yeah, so let it lap. Let's go. I really thought I slid through my box. I really thought I wouldn't have enough fuel to back up. Hey, 6 is still in here though. What's up, 6? Fancy seeing you. damage wasn't that bad, only 26 seconds.
Faster than me for all your complaining.
I started like 18 spots ahead of you.
Fair enough.
I came all the way back to you.
Well,
You
it was
got
all kind of at once, though.
True. When you got clean track, you were faster than I was. That's a nice short run here at the end. Cut our losses. Take no notes from this shit and go on. I was 59, 51.
I was 62, 62. So,
Roughly the same there if you count my massive ass slide.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, the truck didn't feel like it drove significantly different. I was always a little loose in 1 and 2 and a little tight in the center of 3 and 4. So, I got no complaints.
The right side kept up with your laps, so that's good.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, 6? Junk my shit. Funny. Here, right there. He spun himself out. He never touched me. He just spun out. That's hilarious. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
Well, that wasn't the worst time for a caution to come out.
Right. Arrow loose. That was great. That was absolutely great. Put some more tires on. Let's go. Everybody's gonna pay your assignments will get fixed. Yada yada. Imagine trying to wreck someone and wrecking yourself in a race that's gone green. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, I don't think we would have had a caution otherwise.
Yeah, and ladies, when you spread there, nobody else can get on the seas. That's hilarious. I can't wait to watch
I don't know
this
if
race.
anything could be as embarrassing as the start of my race.
Oh man, if you'd never done it, how would you know? I mean, it's a new thing.
Yeah, that, but then because I'm paying attention to that, getting loose in 34, that's pretty bad.
It's a hell of a save, though. I thought you were dead. You gotta take all of us with you.
I'm just glad it didn't hurt anyone else.
Alright, now we reset 19 on the lead lap with 20 to go. Shootout time. Good tire wear there. I was 199.
I was 99, 98, and I pitted a couple laps earlier.
Right. I know I have one set of tires there.
What happened here?
I don't like the auto fuel thing because if you don't look at it, it doesn't give you enough for like all the green white checkers and shit.
Oh. I just filled it full when I came in under green.
I thought I was going to, but apparently not, because I only have 9 gallons left. I just did like 5 laps.
Oh, yeah, I've got 15.
Lame.
I don't know. I've messed with it a little bit at Talladega. I used it, but I upped it to like make me good by like 5 laps.
Right.
And then we went 1 green white checkered, and I would not have made it 1 further lap. Like we finished, and I had like 0.1 gallons remaining.
Perfect.
So
That's all you need, though, right?
yeah. I figured here I'm taking 4 tires, so I might as well just fill it all the way up because
Right.
that's easier to. It's not. I can.
Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
I'm not gonna get cute with it.
Especially since being tighter is not what I want. Actually, will you check my left or my right side here real quick?
You got damage on the right rear. The right side doesn't actually look that bad.
Okay.
I think your right front looks fine.
I like tank slap.
The right rear just look kind of scraped.
Right.
But
I backed in with the right rear. I'm sure it was worse before, but I backed in with the right rear and then slapped into the front. So
that doesn't look too bad. You don't have like a scrape down the whole side of the car that I can tell.
okay.
Is there going to be a huge pile up here, or?
I don't know. We don't have that many trucks left. There's only what 21 running.
That's quite a few still.
That's true. I guess it was only a 26 truck split or something. But I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna try the first gear restart and see if that works. Good time to try it.
Now, just be forewarned, I am not a good restarter, so.
Sorry. I mean, we're not going anywhere. So. It's all good. I think if I can drive to 10th, that'll be a solid recovery.
I'm happy with 16th, but I think there's potential for more.
That did be 0. Oh god, okay, let's just go to the middle.
Pretty wide.
18 right, just went to the middle. Are you on the same side? Should be pretty good for this run. I got 18 solid laps out before we can start the race. Okay.
That's my fault. I got freaking loose.
It's at least one.
I'm surprised they made
Yeah, it looks like it was just the
That was nothing.
4th place guy.
Yeah.
Got hooked into the inside wall.
Good job checking up, lad. Thank you for not running me over there.
Get some more fuel in.
Yeah, I was surprised we made it as long as we did too.
I'm not gonna pit here.
Good racing, man.
I was like, I'm on the inside. I'm gonna stay as low to the line as I
Freaking
can.
last with that.
Yeah, that was fun. Sorry about that on my outside. That's all good.
Pretty much.
Definitely need to run another one though. This has been fun, if nothing else.
had fun. A lot of trying to figure out what I'm doing.
You should run more like pickup cup and stuff with us.
Yeah, I could.
I mean, even at like Phoenix, then at least, you know, figure out a little bit of how you can slide on a bigger track and not die, even though it's not a big track.
I ran one pickup cup with you guys here, and I think I crashed on like the first lap or something.
Well, and that doesn't really do anything because you're pretty much flat in the old truck here for 10-15 laps. So.
Yeah, that was my problem. I got loose.
Alright, it got some more fuel and made up 2 spots. That's a win.
Not sure how the 4 got back on the lead lap. He was 2 laps down at one point.
He was the wave around on the caution that the dude wrecked himself. Well, he unlapped himself because he had the fresh tires by a couple laps and then pitted late with us. And so he was only 1 down and like 1.8, you know, he was like right in front of the leader. Right in front of me, actually. And then took the wave around when everybody else pitted and then got that one just now. So we gifted him. And now it's going to get crazy. There's no tire saving anymore.
Yeah.
What are you, 16th here?
Yep.
Okay, hope the 18 makes it 3 wide up here with the leaders on this restart.
Well, if he does, I'm just gonna bail out because.
Yeah, I don't know where he thought he was going. Everybody like 5 rows in front of you even checked, and he went middle on you. I was like, where? You're gonna get 2 spots at best.
Yeah, well, we did have to lift quite a bit at the start.
Right.
I mean, it worked. He put me 3 wide and went around me because.
Well, work just might be a soft term, but yeah.
I mean, he's now 2 spots ahead of me, so I didn't really gain him a lot, but
Exactly.
gained him 2 rows on the restart.
Well, good for him. I would get happy about finishing 14th too if I were him, so why not? My name also is not LD, so.
Yeah.
I genuinely cannot wait to go watch this all back.
I don't know what happened there. Look, did he try to slide up into you and just get loose?
The 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had just come out of the pits, and so I was like on his outside in the 3, and of course he ran like basically 2 lanes off the wall, so I went to the top seam, and I couldn't tell if he was trying to hit me, but he either was trying to hit me and spun himself out, or just tried to enter too fast on cold tires and spun out. So
I feel like if he was trying to hit you, he would have just ran you into the fence, because
that's probably true, but I mean
that would make sense.
Well, right, but when I pushed him in there, I knew that, you know, obviously I couldn't, you know, just right hook him in the fence because that's super easily protestable. But again, I harbored him, passed him for position. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm going to save the replay of his 2 things just in case if you appeal, but I mean, I didn't wreck it. He wrecked me the first time because I crashed. I would have actually crashed and jumped everybody behind us if I had not hit the wall and straightened out. And then I didn't wreck him. He's the only one that wrecked himself and then almost jumped the 18 by trying to pit immediately, and then did wreck himself. So I don't know. I'm not going to lose sleep.
I've had a front row seat for the last 2 incidents.
Yeah, let's not have that for this one. Let's be done.
They're right in front of me.
Let's be done.
I don't think we're done with crashes necessarily, but we'll see.
So if someone's going to push too hard in 3 and get tight and jump everybody. We got 14 left. That's a lot of time. Getting psyched. was like, yeah, we ain't waiting for shit.
Yeah, well, that was partially my fault. I was rolling in too fast and I had to brake before the restart zone.
Right. That was right when they launched too.
Right when they launched. Yeah, so that was bad timing.
Six is reckon I can't go anywhere because he's next to me. Okay.
Saved it.
No avoiding that, you can't just turn left. There's the record.
I'm sorry about that, man.
Yep.
Oh, that was the best one. My damage was pretty bad because I just got cleared in 1-4. Okay. my windshield and I saw it bounce off like the color of the apron to it scared the shit out of me. I thought something was leaving the pits right up. Get a whole 18th.
I would have probably got Kendrick for 17th if I didn't hit the wall like 3 laps ago. Because I was on his bumper and then I lost about a second and then I ran him back down by the end. I wouldn't have finished any better.
Yeah, that was an interesting one.
She says I better schedule some testing.
My guy said stop hitting the fence.
Good work, Nitro.
That was actually pretty fun, all things considered. I'm not happy, but I don't think I have a leg to stand on considering that I was the reason that the caution came out at all.
Yeah, I think I would have probably rather it went green.
Yeah, I think you're going to end up about 13th to 14th.
Because I could pass people once we got spread out, but I just got killed on the restarts.
Right. Well, that's just practice, man. You know that.
Yep, I know. I don't do it a lot. I don't feel comfortable riding or driving that close in proximity to other people.
That's something you just gotta do wrong a bunch of times before you learn how to do it right, you know?
Yeah.
So that was whatever. Frozen.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, we just went off at the one and he pushed up and junked me, which is all well and good, but his truck was still fine, so. Can't wait to watch this. My lap 31 is when I got it back, and it was so perfect. I guess it's your lap 31 too. So did he just try to pit immediately, or what the hell happened here? Oh, he did hit the 18, he just didn't wreck it.
Yeah, it was right in front of me. I seen.
Crazy.
I thought we were all gonna die there for a second. The last 20 laps, I ended up with 93, so.
I was 91.
Yep. You were pushing the truck a little bit harder.
Right. Alright, so he came in, put his tires on, sat there for a long time. Came back out. Yeah, I think he tried to run up towards me, throttled up, and crashed himself. So, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he was gonna wreck you. It looked like maybe he was just gonna kind of run you high to indicate his displeasure.
Right. Alright, what was the lap of the first one? It was like 12 or something.
You know who's going to be really upset about that is the 25 truck. He was leading at the time,
Right.
and
Got
he ended up
busted
finishing
speeding or
20th
something.
because
Yeah.
he got wrecked on one of the restarts, I think.
Sounds about right. Oh shit, that's not what I want. Should probably go through some of these replays. Some of these are like 5 years old. Yeah, whatever. All right. I've had worse races. All right, let's see them results, baby. Give it, give it. Yeah, that's a pretty good SOF too. Oh, I only lost 30 iRacing. That's nothing. Piece of cake. Oh, you got a shit ton of SR. Holy cow. Yeah, whatever. All right. I guess I'm gonna get off then.
All right, sounds good.
All right, have a
See
good
you
night,
later.
man. All right, well, that was fun. Not the finish that we wanted, obviously. I'm gonna have to try to get another one of those in because I think we can run top 5 for sure, especially if it goes green. I felt good about where we were at, how we were handling and stuff. It just, sometimes people are dumb. So we'll take it. We'll move on. We avoided the worst of the damage. Could have been worse. We could have ended up like 24th. So we'll take it. Not ideal, but we learned at least what not to do, not to trust people for sure. So that's going to be it. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want you to miss any of the action from iRacing, NASCAR, Dirt Daytona, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, or anything else I may post. I hope everybody has a wonderful Memorial Day weekend and a long time spent with family and friends this weekend and remembering those that we've lost. So that's going to be it. Till next time, if I remember how to open it. There we go. Okay. Bye.